It's dumpster time.
Bananas.
Ooh, bananas.
I mean, that's really all I see for
Banana pancakes, perhaps?
Yeah.
Right.
So out of the bananas that we found in the dumpster, I'm gonna make banana cake.
A lot of bananas.
Why not?
Well, Stacy, pick out some good ones. Look like that. Those right there on top. Yes, yes.
These here.
Those look good.
Fine.
Now, a lot of those are in pretty bad shape. And we're not really hurting for bananas right now, so we're going to be a bit picky and a bit choosy on our bananas. Those right there look okay too. We'll set those there, and if she wants to grab them, she can.
Bacon.
Some bacon?
Bacon. Not like
You're going to do some bacon?
baking. I'm making our cream cheese icing. So this is some good icing, I guarantee you.
You should do, what are you going to bake?
Hey, those are Pop-Tarts down there.
Pop-Tarts, eh? Well, that's all Stacy needs to see to get in.
Huh?
I said that's all you need to see to get in, isn't it?
Oh shoot, my foot totally went past that. Well, I just need a lip so I could try and reach for those and see if they're in there.
Can I reach them or no?
What is that, shells and cheese? Hey, what is underneath? Alright. Nah, I didn't mean to knock those down. But there's some stuff in this box here.
Oh, really?
Underneath the nanners. Dump that. Yeah! Hey! Okay.
You need help there?
Sometimes you just gotta dig a little bit and you might find some good stuff. See?
Oh, cool. Some good looking potatoes too, huh?
Yeah. Some shells and cheese.
Wow, look at that.
Probably some melted ice cream in there. Let me pull that out. Ew. Okay. Oh, yeah, okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and take these out because there's melted ice cream in there. I got wet. It's not wet. Sweet. That one looks fine. There was one of them in here that got wet with the melty ice cream. That's one of them. That sucks, but oh well. Okay. Ooh, melted ice cream. Okay, cool, perfect. Got it.
If somebody wants to come along and grab them some bananas or some potatoes, perhaps, it'll be sitting right on top.
I'm going in.
The dumpster?
Yeah, I just saw some more shells and cheese.
Here you go.
Oh, sorry.
Well,
Oh no.
it's fine.
Okay. It's tall.
She's so funny.
I'm indecisive tonight.
In her old dingy dumpster diving jacket.
Ah. Ew. Okay. I'm probably standing right on top of them too. Yeah, I need light over here. Thank you. I see some eggs over there too. Can you shine the light down? Oh, thank you.
Well, I'll hold your flashlight for you.
Well, I can't see where you're standing at.
I know, let me see the... Okay.
I'm about to fall face first. It's gonna be disgusting. Isn't that funny? I'm just like, dang it! We're all talking about like we're gonna be leaving, and then it's like, alright, I'm getting
Yeah,
in.
honestly, like 3 times. We're like, alright, well, you know, that's
We're
it.
gonna go.
And then she's like, Pop-Tarts,
Here's the Pop-Tarts.
shells. Nice.
And then like right by my foot somewhere, there you are. Let's see, how do you do it? Yeah,
What will she pull up next?
Some eggs.
Oh, wow.
You got it?
Yep.
Okay.
Boy, that wind is absolutely ripping tonight.
How long are you through the dumpster?
It's been pretty warm here during the days, but we have a little cold front rolling in today. And we have some chilly temperatures headed our way.
Alright, I'm done. Couple more boxes of mac and cheese. with my...
Don't fall on them bananas now. Although that would be pretty funny.
I'm so tired. I hope I can get out of here. Okay. Am I gonna land on anything?
You're clear, honey.
Okay.
Good job.
Alright.
Nicely done, honey bun.
More shells and cheese.
Here we are at the next
I always want to slow this one in
stop.
case a raccoon pops out at me.
Whoa. No beer.
Lots of lids though, let me tell you. Wonder what could be down in this one.
I don't know. You might as well hop in though, huh?
Yeah. Sorry. Okay. Hopefully I don't lose my shoe.
If you find me beer, I will be a very happy guy.
You probably won't find your beer.
No beer? Ooh, maybe? Maybe?
Well, I see this and I'm like, why did something
Well, it sure is heavy.
chew a hole in the side of this?
Yeah.
Can't help.
That's a heavy bag. It looks heavy anyway. I'm assuming it's heavy.
There's a bad tie in there.
Oh man. Lots of tote lids. Although we never really use lids for the totes. The ones we usually find are usually a bit cracked and not really much of a point in using a lid on those anyway.
No Corona for you tonight.
Now also, we always find lids, so when we do need a lid, they're just readily available. There's no point in stacking up a tower of tote lids if we don't need them. And right now we do not. Let's see. How's it looking down there? Not looking good, huh?
Need some lids?
No, we don't
I'm
need
just
lids. We do not need lids at the moment. But if we do find ourselves in need of said lids, we know exactly where lids are.
Yes.
Often. Maybe. Maybe, honey. I don't know. What you think?
I think maybe. We'll see. I think they like sabotaged it or something. Who knows?
She thinks that they might have sabotaged, which, you know, sometimes that does happen. But one thing we have found out too is that a lot of times they'll kind of leave a mess like this and make it look like it's sabotaged, and then you move some stuff around and it's just loaded underneath. We ran into that several times. Is that a case of something there or no?
No, it's not.
Okay. An empty bleach bottle is never a good sign. But I don't smell it, so...
That's actually ammonia.
Ammonia, even better. Okay. She's looking for goodies here. Not really seeing a whole lot, it doesn't appear. But she is giving it a thorough once over, so you never... Hey, what you got there?
Toothpaste?
No way. You know, oh, look at that. And some Oreos. Okay. Toothpaste is one of those finds. I always enjoy finding stuff that you use on a daily basis. And I'm talking laundry soap, toothpaste, dish detergent. All of those little things that we accumulate. Is that SpaghettiOs?
Yeah.
The smile on your face as you plunge those SpaghettiOs in your pocket. Oh, that's priceless.
Dude, I'm excited about the toothpaste.
Yeah, that's awesome. That is awesome. Who knows? There might be something else in there.
Oh, there is.
Yeah?
Yeah, I just need some hands available here.
Look, let me see those. This is what I would do. Turn around, put it on the corner like this, and then you can kind of stack stuff on top of it. That's just an Adam move. That's what I would do.
An Adam move?
Yeah. Ooh, some broken glass. Be careful.
I had said that and then I'm just like...
What do you got?
I can't look at it. Oh.
Wow.
Some soup.
Nice.
Wind's gonna knock me right in the head.
I didn't tell you to do that exactly,
Hey.
but I guess that works.
Another can.
Another can?
Yeah.
The SpaghettiOs, really?
It's because it's dented.
Oh wow.
Chicken meatballs. Ew.
Chicken meatballs.
Don't know, man.
Let's be honest, nobody really knows what the original meatballs are really made of anyway.
Good point. Alright.
Hey, what was that? Move that bag? Was that
What?
a can of like ranch or something under it? Move that paper.
I saw what you're talking about. No,
Yeah, what
it's
is
a
that?
Red Bull can that's open.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, who knows what else could be uncovered in Stacy's excavation here.
This is wet and heavy.
We don't like wet bags. We don't mess with those too much. I'm curious about this corner here. I've got a feeling on it. I don't know.
Over here?
I don't know. Doesn't look good though. Nice little box though to put your fines in, if nothing else. Actually, ooh, Cheez-Its? Maybe.
Nope.
Dag-nabbit.
Okay, well, looks like we got a little bit of stuff. Some cookies, some toothpaste to keep from getting the cavities from eating those cookies and SpaghettiOs. Chicken SpaghettiOs, that actually sounds kind of good.
I'm not turned off by the chicken SpaghettiO thing. I think that would be interesting to try.
Alright, got a little goodie box. Oh, I should have been wearing gloves. I got this wet stuff all over my hand. I forgot my gloves. Why didn't I put them on? Oh, will you hand me those wipes?
You mean these antibacterial wipes that kill 99.9% of all germs and bacteria?
Yeah, 99.9% of germs and bacteria. Much better than gloves.
Much better than gloves.
Oh, I'm gonna wipe this off of my hands. And I can feel everything.
I've kind of learned that you just can't please anybody. If I've learned one thing for sure through the YouTube channel, I mean, we've learned a lot of great lessons. We've made some great friends, but one thing is for sure, you cannot please everybody. And we've learned that. These gloves are a great alternative to disposable gloves that are terrible for the environment. Although we do still get disposable gloves every once in a while. We don't like the big, thick, reusable gloves for two reasons. Number one, you can't really feel what you're touching.
No,
and
I like
contrary to popular belief, a needle will still very easily penetrate even a thick work glove. It just will. Also, when you're wearing those gloves that you don't throw away, if they get all nasty and dirty, well, guess what? You still got to haul them around with you. You might get in your car, touch the door handle, touch the steering wheel. But these here are a good alternative for that, I think. Now, people have made the argument, well, those are bad for your skin. Your skin is an organ, and you shouldn't be putting those chemicals on it. Well, I mean, by that logic, then you shouldn't use soap on your dishes, right? And
you shouldn't be using hand sanitizer either.
Right. Look, there's no right way to skin a cat. Is that the saying?
I don't know.
Why would you want to skin a cat in the first place? Now that I would wear gloves for.
I'll say pluck a chicken.
Pluck a chicken?
You eat chickens.
Okay.
Or I do.
Anyway, my point is, nobody's right, nobody's wrong. To each their own.
And that's exactly what we do. Alright, here's the end of the video, sorta. So I'm going to show you everything that we got here from the dumpsters. Over here we got some really ripe bananas. We got some shells and cheese. Let's see here, I'm going to pull them out. 6. So we got 9 wonderful boxes of shells and cheese. We got some Pop-Tarts. A pack of cookies. We got 3 cans of chicken meatball SpaghettiOs. 2 packages of toothpaste. All right, there's actually 2 boxes of Pop-Tarts. And then we got this can of Progresso tomato basil soup. So, not a bad haul here of everything that we got. And I got some watermelons and cantaloupes over there sprouting. So, here is everything here. I'm gonna make banana cake. So what you will need for a banana cake is 3 large ripe bananas. You're gonna need flour. I use this kind of flour here. I like using bread flour when I'm making stuff because to me it kind of makes a better cake type of a texture. So we got our bananas, our flour. You're gonna need salt, baking powder, sugar, cinnamon, 3 eggs here. You're gonna need some butter, vanilla, some buttermilk, and brown sugar. And I will show you step-by-step instructions on how to make this banana cake. And then for our icing, we'll be using powdered sugar, a stick of butter, cream cheese, salt. I'm not using this kind of salt, I just grabbed it as an example. And then vanilla. So let's get into making our banana cake, shall we? Alright, now I have added in 12 tablespoons of butter, which is approximately 3/4 a cup of butter, 1 cup of sugar, and 1/2 a cup of light brown sugar, and we are going to mix these together well. In a separate container, we are going to whisk together 3 cups of flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 1/2 a teaspoon of cinnamon, and 1/2 a teaspoon of salt. Now I normally put a teaspoon of cinnamon in because I like extra cinnamon in mine. So I will mix this all together. Meanwhile, this is mixing together very, very nicely. Next, we are going to add our 3 eggs and our 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Alright, so our eggs and vanilla are done mixing. We took our 3 bananas and smushed them up. And what you're going to do is you're going to take these bananas and you're going to dump them down here in your mixer and let them blend in and mix. Now the next step is going to be very, very tricky. I will try and show you why here in just a second. Okay, so for this next part, you're gonna have to alternate out your dry, which is your flour mix, with the buttermilk. So we're gonna dump a little bit of the flour in at a time, and then you're going to use 1.5 cups of buttermilk, where you slowly pour in. You do flour to buttermilk ratio. So like I'm putting in 1 cup of the flour mix at a time to 1/2 a cup of buttermilk, since it's 1.5 cups, and then you got like your 3-cup mixture here. Go. I'm going to add my other 1/2 a cup of buttermilk here. Got a little bit more than that in. Alright. And then I'm going to add the rest in here. I'll probably have to turn it off so I don't get the stuff everywhere, since I'm kind of sloppy at doing this. Because I am a mess at doing this. Dump that in slowly. I still have a little bit of this, which is I'm going to have to turn this thing off just so I can dump it in. This is going to be pretty tasty. What you think, Erin?
That looks really good.
It will be really good when I'm done with it.
Mom, who's going to lick the spoon?
It's got raw egg in it. I would not recommend licking that.
I've had raw egg before.
Huh?
I've had raw egg before, but not straight raw egg. Like
Don't kill you makes you stronger, right?
Yeah.
Alright. So, that is it as far as that goes. Just alternate out your flour mix for your buttermilk. And try not to overmix this. Now, Over here I have, I'm not sure the size of this pan. It is one of the larger ones. Oh, it's 11 by 13. So I have grease and 11 by 13 baking dish. Getting it ready for our yummy cake mix to go in, and then we're gonna bake it in the oven at 350 for about 45 minutes to an hour, just until it comes out clear on a toothpick. And now our banana cake is ready to bake, and then I will show you how to make your own homemade icing. And I should mention that this is considered a refrigerator cake, and it lasts in the refrigerator for up to 5 days. All right, we're moving on and making our cream cheese icing. So for this recipe, you will need 1 stick of butter, vanilla extract, 1 whole container of an 8 ounces of cream cheese, and some powdered sugar. And I forgot to grab my salt. So let's get into the ingredients, how much and what to do. All right, that first step, you want to dump out your whole package of cream cheese and your whole 1 stick of butter, and you want to mix the 2 of them together. And as you always know, when it comes to dealing with like the sticks of butter, always set them out on your counter and let them soften up before you go to mix them. That way you're not dealing with a hard stick of butter and fighting with it and trying to get it to mix well. Alright, I'm going to dump in my 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract and start to mix that in there. And then we're going to put in 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt, which is, I'm just going to do like a little dash of salt. You can't see me, but I'm going to try and dump it in here just right, just a little tiny bit. And then next we're going to be adding in 3 cups of powdered sugar. Alright, I'm going to dump in my first cup of powdered sugar so I can start to mix in. So there's cup number 1. Alright, we are going on to number 2. It starts to get a little messy. This is some good icing though, I guarantee you. And if you want it sweeter, you can always add more than 3 cups as well. Look at that, how nicely it's mixing. Pretty entertaining to watch. I'll have to scrape the sides off of there and get that further down. And then we're going to add our last and final cup. Alright, now I'm going to dump in my cup number 3. I went ahead and stopped it from turning for a second just so I can scrape the sides down a little bit. And dump that one last cup in. Lock it up. Now we'll go ahead and mix that. And that's our last cup for our yummy tasty icing that will go on our cake once it starts to cool down here. And there's the end result of our icing. I'm going to stick that in the refrigerator until our cake is done. Alright, we'll go ahead and recap the ingredients you need. 3 large bananas, 3 cups of flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 3/4 a cup of butter, 1 cup of sugar, 1/2 cup of brown sugar. I use light brown sugar. 3 large eggs, 2 teaspoons of vanilla, 1.5 cups of buttermilk. And then how you do that, you want to first cream your butter and sugar together and then set aside the dry ingredients, mix those, and then you slowly mix in your eggs and your other wet ingredients together first with the butter and the sugar mix, and then you slowly add in the dry with the buttermilk. And then for your icing, you need the 8-ounce cream cheese, 1/2 a cup of butter, which is 1 stick of butter, 3 cups of powdered sugar, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt. Alright, this has been baking now for about 30 minutes. Look how nice that looks. All right, now our banana cake is done. I just pulled it out of the oven. It cooked for about 40 minutes here at 350. I'm going to let the cake cool down, and then I will be putting the icing on it. I think out of all of the recipes that I make out of bananas, this one here is absolutely my favorite one. It's very tasty. It's very sweet. It's very cakey. All right, the cake has been cooling down. Time to put the icing on the cake, which should be really good. I like to use my little icing spreader here, so I will show what a disaster it looks like as soon as I am done. All right, and there it is. And you can put the icing on to your desired thickness. I hope you enjoyed watching me bake this yummy, tasty cake. If you make it, please let me know what you think about it. Thank you. Alright, well that does it for this video. Thank you all for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe if you have not already. And we will be back with another video as soon as we can.